Work smarter, not harder. 13 time management tips to hack productivity. Don't say you don't have enough time. You have exactly the same number of hours per day that were given to Helen Keller, Pasteur, Mother Teresa, Leonardo da Vinci, Thomas Jefferson, and Albert Einstein. A lot of folks in our society try to be hyperproductive. You know, the people who scurry from task to task, always checking email, organizing something, making a call, running an errand, and etc. I promise you, there really are enough hours in a day for everything you'd like to do. But it may take a bit of rearranging and reimagining to find them.
Certain time management tips. There are innumerable hacks and tricks to manage your time effectively. These are some tips that I find helpful, but everyone is different. 1. Complete most important tasks first. This is the golden rule of time management. Each day, identify the 2 or 3 tasks that are the most crucial to complete and do those first. Once you're done, the day has already been a success. You can move on to the other things, or you can let them wait until tomorrow. You finished the essential.
2. Learn to say no. Making a lot of time commitment can teach us how to juggle various engagements and manage our time. This can be a great thing. However, you can easily take it too far. At some point, you need to learn to decline opportunities. Your objective should be to take on only those commitments that you know you have time for and that you truly care about.
3. Sleep at least 7 until 8 hours. Some people think sacrificing sleep is a good way to hack productivity and bring a couple extra hours out of the day. This is not the case. Most people need 7 until 8 hours of sleep for their bodies and minds to function optimally. You know if you are getting enough. 4. Get an early start. Nearly all of us are plagued by the impulse to procrastinate. It seems so easy and you always manage to get it done eventually. So why not? Take it from a recovering chronic procrastinator. It's so much nicer and less stressful to get an earlier start on something. It isn't that difficult either if you just decide firmly to do it.
5. Don't allow unimportant details to drag you down. We often allow projects to take much longer than they could by getting too hung up on small details. I'm guilty of this. I've always been a perfectionist. What I've found, though, is that it's possible to push past the desire to constantly examine what I've done so far. I'm much better off pressing onward, getting the bulk complete and revising things afterward.
6. Less your time amount of TV or internet or gaming time. Time spent browsing Twitter or gaming or watching TV and movies can be one of the biggest drains on productivity. I suggest becoming more aware of how much time you spend on this activity. Simply by noticing how they are sucking up your time, you will begin to do them less.
7. Delineate a time limit in which to complete tasks. Instead of just sitting down to work on a project and thinking, I'm going to be here until this is done. Try thinking, I'm going to work on this for 3 hours. The time constraint will push you to focus and be more efficient, even if you end up having to go back and add a bit more later. 8. Leave a buffer time between tasks. When we rush from a task to task, it's difficult to appreciate what we're doing and to stay focused and motivated. Allowing ourselves downtime between tasks can be a breath of fresh air for our brains. While taking a break, go for a short walk, meditate, or perform some other mind-clearing exercise.
9. Don't think of the totality of your to-do list. One of the fastest ways to overwhelm yourself is to think about your massive to-do list. realize that no amount of thought will make it any shorter. At this point in time, all you can do is focus on the one task before you.
10. Create organizing systems. Being organized saves tons of time, and you don't have to be the most ultra-organized person in the world either. Systems aren't complicated to implement. Create a filing system for documents. Make sure all items have a place to be stored in your diary. Unsubscribe from email lists if you don't want to receive their contents. Streamline.
11. Do something during waiting time. We tend to have a lot of downtime where we don't try to do much. Waiting rooms, lines at the store, time on the subway, on the elliptical at the gym, and etc. Find things to do during this time. I tend to have a lot of reading for classes, so I bring some of it almost everywhere I go, and read during waiting time.
12. Commit to your plan to do something. I kind of mentioned this already, but it's worth repeating. Don't flake on your own plan to do something. Be resolute, be committed, be professional about it, and follow through. A firm will to accomplish what you decide to accomplish will take you anywhere.
And the last, find time for stillness. In our go world, too many people don't find time to just be still. Yet, it's extraordinary what a stillness practice can do. Action and inaction should both play key roles in our lives. Discovering time in your life for silence and non-motion reduces anxiety and shows you that there is no need to constantly rush. It also makes it easier to find your work pleasurable.
Wonderful things will happen. Best of luck implementing these tips. And let me know if I can do anything else to help you.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.
Bye!